Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jill and I enjoy sharing different beauties, tips, tricks, and more. And as you can see, I have started my intro today already having my makeover and hair done. So the next part is going to be the process, the colors I used, and how I put the whole look together. So I know I've been missing in action for a little bit again right around the holidays. My family got struck with COVID for the second time. We actually had it around this time last year. So it's just one of those things that happened. It wasn't as bad or as severe as the first time, but we still took a little while to get it out of our systems and feel up to par. So I just wanted to show you that I am still here, I am still creating videos, and I am still looking forward to pursuing everything on this channel. So I hope you enjoy the makeover today. If you are enjoying these videos, please click like and subscribe. I'd really like you guys to go along with me on this journey as I build the channel. I'll be adding some new and different things this year. So I'm always welcome to any advice or comments that you have of things that you would like to see. And I want to welcome my new subscribers. I've noticed I've had a few of them over the holidays and I appreciate you being here. So without further ado, let's get started and get this video put together.
Okay, everybody, you can see I'm starting with my fresh face, and the first thing that I'm going to use is this primer for our eyelids. And this is a really great product to just help keep everything on throughout the day. I like to put a little bit on my pointer finger and then just dab it a little bit with my thumb. Just take some of the excess off, and it's really super easy. You're just going to want to apply it all over your eyelid area. And again, this just helps your eyeshadow blend better, look better, and stay on throughout the day. And then I just do it again on the other side, and it's really quick and super easy to do. And I promise you, it makes a big difference in the colors of your eyeshadows as well. It makes them appear more vibrant. So then the next thing I also recommend is a face primer. And again, you're going to put this all over, but avoiding the eye area. And this helps keep your foundations and powders on longer throughout the day as well. So you just need a little bit, and then I like to just rub it in circular motions all around. I do have super sensitive skin, so anytime I rub or do anything, you're going to notice some redness in my face. Those of you out there that can relate, I feel ya. This is one of the reasons I enjoy wearing makeup, because I just like to cover up the redness sometimes and even everything out. So next we're going to go on to our light concealer. And I'm going to be very generous with the concealer today. As you see, I'm going to try to cover all that red and some of my dark circles. COVID was not friendly as far as laying in bed and just not feeling well. So I am going to do a little art project on my face for you today. No, just kidding. As you can see, I don't know, it looks like some kind of paint. But don't let that fool you, because it really does do nice coverage. I love the wand, so you can put it precisely where you need it to go. Just spread everything out with it. Be gentle in the eye area, guys. We always want to protect that fine skin underneath our eyes. And we don't want to pull too hard, because we don't want to pull out more wrinkles in our skin down the line. So again, I'm starting to look like some kind of line or something here. I'm going to do a little refresh as I'm running out of some of the concealer. Love this concealer. It's pretty thick, nice coverage. You can put it anywhere you need it to go. Like I said, it's good for just evening out skin tones. It's good for covering up blemishes or scars if you'd like to do that. Yeah, I guess I'm really enjoying painting my face today, as you see. I just wanted to take my time and make sure I really got the coverage on here and was able to chat with you guys for a little bit. What do you think? Should I go out today like that? So here we could take a blender brush, but I chose to do my fingers today because I have so much on, and I find that it really helps to blend. So as you see, when I go under the eye area here, I'm just going to pat it a little bit. I don't want to pull that skin. The other areas are a little bit more firm. But you do have to rub a little bit in most areas because it is a thicker concealer, so you want to make sure you're getting it all evened out. And as you can see, it's already starting to eliminate a lot of the red on my face. I do find that the heat and the wind and things like that also tend to make my face pretty red. So, and I am due for another microdermabrasion session. So maybe I will do a video on that and show you how that exfoliates my skin and makes it a lot clearer. Because I did notice that I do have a few dry patches that I do need to tend to here. If you hear the click, click, click in the background, that is my Labrador. I'm sure it's probably picking up on the recorder, so I apologize for that. She's a little restless today. She's been walking around, going up and down the stairs. She's our old girl. We don't know her exact day because we adopted her, but she's been having some trouble lately, not feeling the best, so I like to keep her with me as much as I can, but she gets a little restless and likes to walk around. So back to the concealer here, you can see I'm spreading this out all over. I'm a big component of trying to even everything. I really don't like to see any lines like around the jaw or hairline if at all possible. So I tend to go back a few times and just make sure I'm getting all that smoothed in the way that I would like it to be. And as you see, go back up in the hairline as much as possible as well. And there you go. There's the first part with the concealer. So next, I'm going to take my favorite CC cream. If you guys watch this channel, you know that I use this one a lot. Yes, we do have other foundations. I love them well. But this is a nice light finish, and I just feel like it's perfect for everybody's skin tone. It also has SPF 15 in it. And again, for your enjoyment, I am just going to dot this all around. And again, make sure that I blend it in nice and smoothly. This is a perfect foundation brush from this. It is slightly angled. I absolutely love it. It gets in all the creases and crevices exactly where you need it to be. And I'm just going to take a few moments here as well, getting all this blended in the best that I can get it in. And it give a nice lightweight coverage. I really, really love this stuff. Have I mentioned that before? As you can see, outside is absolutely gorgeous day here in Florida. It's about 55 degrees, which y'all might think is maybe a little chilly, but for me, I welcome this time of year in Florida. I'm not real big with the heat. I don't enjoy going out in 100-degree heat. My body just does not handle it very well. So I am enjoying these temperatures. I'm excited about getting outside and feeling the cool, crisp air. So it is just one of those days that I'm enjoying here in Florida. I'd love to hear down below where all of you are from. If you want to leave in the comments below where you're from, different things that you enjoy with makeup, anything that you want to share with me, I'd love to hear. Okay, so I think we have that pretty much blended in there. So next, I'm going to move on to another favorite, and this is my translucent powder. This is great for every skin tone. It just really is going to help your makeup adhere once again and keep the oil out of your skin. So you see I opened it up there and I tapped it out a little bit in the lid. That just helps get a lot of the excess off. And then you're going to do the same thing here. You're just going to lightly take this all the way around your face. Another great brush that I enjoy using. It's nice and fluffy and it gets all the spots where I need it. And it helps to take some of the shine out as well. So then you just tap whatever's in the lid back in, seal it up real good so the powder doesn't go everywhere. And then we are off to our next product. And these are always fun. I'm going to give you a little overview of what is coming up next. So as you can see, my makeup is very well loved. I've got some fun colors today, and the first one we're going to start with is Gold Status. In the new year, I just wanted to do something fresh and fun. Have some colors, have some fun with it. It's going to be a little brighter look. Just makes you feel good sometimes to put like the nice bright colors on and cheers up your day. Just makes you feel happy. I've always been about colors. Don't get me wrong, I like neutrals and they're great for certain situations, but I don't think I could have a life without color. It's just something that I absolutely love. It makes me happy and I enjoy it. So this will be a little bit with putting the eyeshadows on because I'm layering a couple different looks today. Just using the regular eyeshadow brush and making sure that it goes all over the eye area once again. Again, if you watch my videos for a while, I'm very big about blending. So Like I said, this is just going to create a fun look. So we're going to go on to the next color. That is the purple color you see there, and that is called Sweet Plum. Now I'm going to use the Sweet Plum to do a little bit of a cut crease, which is basically making my crease go a little higher than normal to open my eye area up a little bit, because I do tend to have hooded eyes. So as you can see, that helps to bring them up a little bit, and I'm going to put it on a little darker today. There are a couple different tricks for doing a cut crease. Like I said, you can do it by hand like I'm doing. There's also a spoon method, a tape method, several different methods. So if you're interested in seeing a video like that, let me know down below and I can create one of those for you. There's a lot of different ways to do it, a lot of different looks that it creates. So I felt like this side wasn't quite as dark as the other one. And that's okay. That's the great thing about makeup, is you can go back and forth as many times as you need to build those colors or to tone them down, whichever you prefer. So those are the first two colors, and now I'm going to move on to my favorite color, Emerald. And I'm going to have a little fun with this one. I'm going to put this on the inner part of my eye today and just blend that in there as much as I can. And you see that adds a little difference as well. Absolutely love the colored emerald. It's actually my favorite gemstone as well. My oldest daughter was born in May, and this is her color, and she's not a huge fan of it, and I love emeralds. Emeralds have always been one of my favorites. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the next one with a different brush, and that is going to be our Starry Night, which is like a blue color. And I'm going to make just like a small wing and accent here on the side of my eyes. And I'm just freehanding that as well, putting it in where I want it to go to blend in the colors. I thought my tie-dye shirt would be fun to wear for this today. I also had some fun jewelry that I got when I was visiting Tennessee, oh my goodness, years ago. I think it was in 2012. And we had a really great time down there. So I was like, oh, that would be fun to put together with the tie-dye shirt today and just make a nice, bright, happy makeup video. So I hope you guys are enjoying it so far, and it's giving you some ideas as well. And these colors can really go on any skin tone. So I have those in there. As you can see how it's starting to layer. And I'm looking for a tissue here. Sorry about that little interruption. So I want to clean the one brush off because I'm going to be going in with a light highlighter that I want to add to the inner parts of my eye. And this one is called Canary Diamond Highlighter. And I'm going to put this in the inner corners of my eyes just to brighten it up a little bit. This is a beautiful color. I really like accenting with this one. I'm hoping you can see it. Sometimes my lighting has a mind of its own. So I can tell from that shot, I think you can see it pretty well. But it just adds a little extra, and then I can see here that I need a little bit more to add. It wasn't coming out as dark as I wanted it to. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in there. Highlighters are fun. You can put them in different areas around your face, on your nose, on your chin, on your cheeks. Okay, so this one is made for eyeliner, and I didn't want to use regular eyeliner today. I wanted to use my eyeshadows, so I'm going back to the Emerald, and I'm just going to carefully line underneath my eye to add a little boldness. And you can see it already makes a difference going under the other eye. And then in a moment here, I'm also going to go just a little bit on the top to add a little extra green in that corner along with the blue that I put. And on the other side of this brush is the coil to do your eyebrows. Sometimes in the morning I wake up and my eyebrows have an absolute mind of their own. So next we're going to go to the blending brush. And this is where I'm just going to draw all the colors together so you don't see any like set lines that might be on there. And this takes a couple seconds too, well, or minutes depending. You don't want to have too many creases in there. And having that eye primer on is also going to stop a lot of the creasing and wearing off of your eyeshadow as well. So another one of my favorite brushes, you could say. And this is a personal preference, of course. Go ahead and blend as much or as little as you want. Or if you want a fun and different look, you don't have to blend it all. But this just shows you how it brings a lot of the colors together. So next we're going on to my absolutely favorite mascara. And this is the Lash Intensity. And as you can see, the brush is nice and thick, so it really helps lengthen the lashes. Definitely one of my favorite mascaras of all times. You can go up and down like this. You can also go back and forth like I'm doing on the bottom. You can take the top lashes and go across those if you want, but I'm usually just doing from the bottom right now because this is such a great mascara. You don't need a whole ton on there. And of course, if you wanted to curl your lashes, that is also an option that helps with any mascara that you use. Or, of course, you could also put on fake lashes if you want to add a little bit more. I've always leaned more toward the natural looks, so once in a blue moon, I'll wear fake lashes, but most of the time I just prefer to go with the natural look and go with what God gave me. So that's what I'm working on today, and being kind of strategic here so that you guys can see what I'm doing, because I know a couple of my videos I forget myself and I end up covering my eye look. So oops, there was the mistake there, but I realized it. And I'm going to go ahead and move that out of the way so you can actually see my mascara look. So I just want to show you a little bit how that does open up and lengthen your eyeshadow or your eyelashes. And then next, we are going to move on to blush, another well-loved blush. As you can see, I'm going to need to put a replacement in there soon. And this blush color is called Hint of Pink, and it is a great like neutral light color. It's not super bright. And I just like to tap it on a little bit because our Chroma Fusion blushes and along with our eyeshadows are very pigmented. So you don't need a lot on at one time. As you can see, this was only one application that I put on. And then I'm just going to take a few moments to blend that in as well. And it's really interesting to see how the blush with the eyeshadow just makes your entire look all come together. And the part I always am most excited about is adding the final touch of lipstick and really drawing the whole look together. That I think lipstick is probably one of my favorite makeup products. I love exploring with different colors and different looks and seeing how everything turns out. I did decide to go ahead and put a little highlighter on here. This is the same color that I used on my eyes. And this brush has a higher corner on it. So you just flip it over and it's perfect for adding a little highlighter on the cheekbones. I'm hoping also that you are able to see that here on the video. I think you can see how it just brightens it up a little bit. Just gives that little extra sparkle and glow for the day. And now we're going to start to get ready for my favorite part. This was one of our limited edition pink lipsticks. And this one you push from the bottom and it makes them come up. And I love this one. It's super fun. It is bright, but it is so fun. And see how the heart, you take the bottom of it and it really helps line your lips nice and easy because it's pointy. So I just recommend with really bright lipsticks, take your time. Make sure you get it where you want it to go because these are good. Doesn't matter what bright lipstick it is, it can get on your lips sometimes or a different spot. Did you hear what I said there? On your lips. Of course we want it on our lips. I knew there would be a blooper here somewhere. It can sometimes get on your teeth and you don't even realize. You just go to smile and you're like, wait, I didn't apply it there. How did it end up there? So this is really pretty just like this, and I do have very pale skin. So I always like to gloss or glam mine up a little bit, and I'm using a favorite lip gloss of ours, Fancy Nancy. I pair this with a lot of our lipsticks, and it just adds that little something extra, that little beautiful shine that you might need throughout the day. Fancy Nancy is also a beautiful one that you can wear alone. You don't need to pair it with a lipstick if you don't want to. I always have one in my purse wherever I'm at. They are super hydrating. I love them. So as you see, I did bump a little bit for my liking out of the top. I'm sitting there examining it in the mirror and thinking, okay, good time to show you all that, hey, sometimes little mess ups or things happen with makeup that we may or may not always want to happen. So I went ahead and took just a little bit of my concealer, and I'm going to dot that over the pink because this lipstick is so bright. So I'm just going to add a little bit in here, rub it in. That way it takes the pink out and won't stain that area. And then I'm just going to take a couple minutes to make sure I have it where it is, and careful not to touch the rest of the pink so I don't do that again. So there you have it, guys. Oh, wait, that's right. One more thing. I'm going to use the finishing spray. And this is definitely another step to help everything stay throughout the day. I always do a pre-spray first just to make sure it's coming out okay. Put it on, give it a few minutes. Also gives you an idea of how the colors all came together. And then this hair.
Thank you guys so much for watching this video today. I hope you had some fun with me as we created some different colors. Yeah, for a second I thought my dog was going to be walking and the nails were going to go after she went off the carpet, but it didn't happen, so we're good. So anyway, I hope you really enjoyed these colors today. As you can see from the beginning and end of the video, I did add a few curls in my hair from the curling iron just to spoof that up a little bit and feeling nice and refreshed, especially after being sick. It feels good to get all primed out and out into the world again after having COVID for a second time. So I hope you are all doing well, and I hope you are all staying healthy, and I look forward to coming back and making more videos for you real soon. Have an absolutely amazing day.